And a view of the skyscrapers of Midtown Manhattan from high above the East River here in New York City.
New York.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports,
St. Louis,
we couldn't be happier. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, Kevin, one of the great stories is Julius Randle.
Yep, he's big enough to handle it. His performance speaks loudly. Thank you, DA. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Toronto Raptors. Then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Houston Rockets. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Williams is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Rondo in at the 1. And for the Knicks, Randle and Robinson make up the inside pair.
Mitch.
Then it's Anthony. Then it's Barrett. And it's Marbury in at the point. In the backcourt matchup tonight, Brett, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards. And it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
And Anthony gets it to go.
Melo not afraid to pull the trigger from deep, that time for three.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Celtics. It's a three-point game. For Barrett. Rondo, no good.
We're doing Kanter dirty, y'all.
The Knicks with it. This, of course, being game 1 of the season, is their first look at the Celtics.
And you'd think this was a favorable matchup for them, but last year, anyway, that was not the case at all.
Now here's Anthony. The dish to Robinson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
So strong. Robinson completes the play. And now let's see if he can finish it off the line for the three-point play.
And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more like a classic big that won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him.
One shot.
Boy, you can't
I miss playing this game in New York, man.
And that's what he brings to the party.
That one misses for Robinson.
Always a solid rebounder. Mitchell has shown the ability to dominate the backboard for stretches.
And I think what it comes down to for Mitchell Robinson is consistency of effort. It's not the production. It's not points and rebounds and all that kind of stuff. It's just consistent effort for him, and the numbers will come.
Here's Marbury following the basket by Jaylen Brown. From the arc. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Marbury versus Rondo, baby.
Now Rondo. It's Williams, high post. The three from Tatum. It's the three-point line.
I got
nice answer back there. Love to see.
God, 2K, come on, man.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and
come on,
trying
man.
to take advantage from
make
this.
cheating so much more blatant.
And it goes down 2 points. Marbury's got 5 points so far.
Look, I had some Madden programmers on this.
And warming up the burners.
And here's Rondo. Pass to Brown. Three-pointer. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Orchestrating right now, Rondo should be playing with a baton.
Outside Anthony. Pass to Randle. To the middle. Here's Robinson. That's good from Randle on the assist from Robinson.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Now here's Rondo. Kicks to Williams. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Rondo looking over the floor. Misses the three.
Bro, what the hell?
The Knicks leading by 4. The pass to Barrett.
Okay, why? What the hell is it doing, y'all?
Outside Anthony. And again, it's New York.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
From past the arc. Nice shot by Rondo.
This is Rondo's game in a nutshell. A guy who enjoys catching the defense, falling asleep.
Down low. Here's Robinson. And there's the feed to Randall. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
He just had to jump.
Robinson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
One dribble.
Back to Rondo. Stolen by Robinson. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way.
Really?
Robinson left side. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup. Robinson's got his second basket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Rondo. On the wing, Williams. Back to Rondo. Over Marbury.
Oh.
And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Rondo's got 5 now.
You know, I think Williams has a terrific future. A charismatic, likable kid who can be unselfish to a fault.
Now, here's Barrett. No points in the game yet for him. Lets it go. And it's Marbury missing. Stolen by Robinson. Count that bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Celtics trail by 7. Rondo with the ball. He has 5. Ball's knocked loose. Takes a 3. They get it back. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
He just pushes out the way on every damn rebound, yo.
Very best offensive rebounders. Cantor also has the wherewithal to quickly convert for the score.
Like, come on, we got the mismatch over
Marbury. 5 points in the game. They get the rebound. Here's Robinson. Handle left side. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 4 assists in the game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Boston's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Guarded by Robinson. And here's the fast break.
Melo. Oh, my God. You got Melo.
He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic
don't like Melo or
a
something?
lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Austin with the ball. Following the basket by Julius Randle. Tatum kicks to Rondo.
Oh, that's Rondo.
And the 3 off target.
I thought that was Robert Williams.
By 9.
Now you got it.
Anthony right side.
Out his way, y'all.
It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
If you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Well, the season's still in its very early stages, but Brent, how long before some teams decide to shake things up?
That's a good question, Kevin. I think it depends on what the expectations of your team are going in. And if you get to the early part of December and you're not seeing the fusion of some of the guys and the play style that you expected after making either an off-season acquisition or the improvement of some of your younger players, that's when some of the discussions in front offices start to happen about what kind of movement could happen for our team. And that might be for getting better for the rest of that season or starting to think about the subsequent seasons ahead.
Uncoordinated out here.
The Knicks making the shot. 1:31 left here in the first quarter. And it's Rozier missing. The Knicks leading by 10.
Hardaway Jr. back.
Outside Hardaway. Lets it go from deep. Here's Robinson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
The coaching staff likes this. Mitchell Robinson down there drawing fouls.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early.
At the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
The first one falls.
Well, at the time, Robinson's journey to the draft was such a big story, but now the story is getting bigger as he continues to improve his game and dominate the inside of NBA play.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And so
I
it's
blink.
Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. They trail by 11. To the right side. Knocked away. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the call will be against Emmanuel quickly. That is his first. This is his second attempt at the line.
Shooting for Boston, Rajon Rondo. One shot.
Yeah, when Rondo gets motivated,
I was about to say
and
Rondo
we've seen
can
that
shoot
now
threes,
for a
but he
good
can't hit free
stretch.
throws.
He's as valuable as it gets.
Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Anthony. And it's Marbury in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now, here is Robinson. 7 points in the game.
If the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Celtics trail by 9. And here's Rondo. Outside Tatum. Boston, no good that time either.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols pushed them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. Here's Tatum. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. Over Randall. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but
where is he going?
Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. It takes a lot of body control,
that's where he going.
For taller guys.
They just let him have that, 2K. Okay.
It is tough to stop.
So it's the Celtics now. 11-point game. Outside Williams. 3-pointer. Tatum with another miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Robinson. Wow. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trail by 11. Down low. Barrett covering. Brown the pass to Rondo. Tatum with it. Robinson picks him up. Back to Rondo. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Robinson pulls it in. New York leading by 11. Marbury passes to Robinson. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slings it down.
It feels like Mitchell Robinson doesn't even have to jump sometimes to dunk, but man, a little showmanship from the big fella.
Back up to 13-point lead.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Tatum, that's for 2. Robinson pulls it in.
I'm getting my board.
Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Releases from 15. Doesn't go that time. And it's Boston the other way.
Cancer freedom.
1:44 left in the first half. Tatum kicks to Rondo. Williams against Robinson. Bounce pass from Williams. Stolen by Robinson. To the inside. And it's Robinson with the jam.
A timing play, but it helps to have a leaper like Mitchell Robinson finish it off.
They owe me a few dunks, though.
1:21 left now here in the second.
I got him. I got him. I got him.
Pass to Tatum.
Get your man. Bro.
Outside Williams. Celtics passing it around. Boston again missing.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls.
New York.
There, an undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
59 seconds left in the first half of the game. Rondo dishes to Williams. He kicks it to Tatum.
How did I get switched on the Rondo?
And it's Rondo in the corner. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Rondo's got 13. Rondo. I'm not going to stay out
Better
there.
outside when he gets into a rhythm or when he gets his feet set. Rondo's smart at knowing when to fire.
Pass to Barrett. Now here's Anthony. Randall left side. The pass to Marbury. Shot clock at 6. Over Rondo. And again, it's New York.
Marbury.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Now Brown.
Oh, he switched off.
And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And the three-point shot is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be these looks.
I'm tripping.
New York calls timeout.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team.
And so it's the New York Knicks. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A fantastic first quarter from Julius Randle. He ended up with 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
There was no shortage of dimes on this team.
That play.
Sure. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. They're in full control of this game right now.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Celtics.
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. Nope. Just keep giving up open looks, letting the league get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Why is Rondo they lead? Like Melo really being up Jason like that.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
I forgot why they changed.
And the Celtics with possession here, down by 15. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Enes Kanter is out there with Williams, and it's Rondo in at the 1 spot.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Damn, let me move, bro.
Here's Barrett. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Barrett's got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for the Knicks.
Boston ain't built to come back.
Here's Rondo.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
Over in the corner, Brown. Good, and it's Tatum.
Why was it making me move like that?
And that's now 10 points for Jaylen Brown.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Randle passes to Anthony. Over Tatum. Anthony can't hit. You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot break on the floor.
From 3, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people.
Okay, I don't know how to pass right there.
Randle finds Robinson. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, my God, Marbury.
Randle with the bucket.
Get Marbury.
19 points.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Rondo bounce pass. Tatum against Randle. Tatum passes to Rondo. 6 on the shot clock. And there's Enes Kanter on the assist by Rondo.
Long arms and solid athleticism. Kanter with good physical tools to score in traffic.
Here's Marbury. He's covered by Rondo. Brown against Barrett. Randle outside. Puts up a 3. And Tatum pulls it down.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Upside Rondo. From deep. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Tatum. New York's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Here's Anthony. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
We talk a lot about the bully ball that Carmelo can play with on display that time.
And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
He's a surefire Hall of Famer. And he may never get that NBA title, but...
10-point lead. Oh, he's not letting me.
Here's Marbury. He's got 9.
Trash, bro.
And that one is hammered home.
Marbury. Kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Celtics. A 12-point game. Brown outside. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Toppin passes to Robinson. Good work there as it goes. Robinson's got 17.
They continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Celtics trail by 14.
Yeah, we got this.
32 seconds left in the 3rd. Here's Brown. Robinson with the block.
The ferociousness that Robinson
You did it too slow, bro.
The rim is impressive.
Down low.
Come on, yeah, come on, man. We got that mismatch. Oh, my God. How did he not go for that?
New York moving the ball around.
Oh.
Pocket 6. Puts it up from 12. And again, it's New York. 5 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's tipped. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Knicks lead by 16. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway.
Taking too long to load.
And a chance right to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Anthony sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Then there's Toppin. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Marbury in at the point guard.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Celtics trail by 18. Now, here's Rozier. Kicks it to Brown. He's defended by Randall. Shot clock at 5. Back to Brown. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Here's Marbury. Rozier defending. And it's in there. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
He just ain't take that. I don't know what he just did. That show wasn't RJ's name.
Here's Brown. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Marbury. Shot clock reset for the Knicks. There's the triple. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And the Knicks lead by 18.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Some changes for Boston. Poirier's checked in. And it's Green in for Pritchard. Brown outside. Over Barrett. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Lobbed up there for Robinson.
Oh, you did not just do that. You did not just come over here and do that.
That's going to slow down Robinson right now.
And Boston has possession.
Don't ever try to test me, son.
Off target from three-point range.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
From inside, and it's Barrett getting it to go. Barrett's got 4 this quarter.
Another
New York
down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Buries the long-range jumper.
And over the course of his career, Rozier has really improved his three-point numbers. That off-season work on the jumper has paid off big time.
Passes it to Toppin. Robinson with it. Over Rozier. Robinson passes to Marbury. He gets that one.
I don't know what happened there. They did let me do the spin on him.
Have come right at the rim.
And dunk it.
The D had better start buckling down.
It just made me do a pivot.
Trail by 21. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Now, here's Toppin. D right on him. Yep, it counts. And the Knicks lead by 21.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Robinson with the block.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude.
I didn't even call back for that.
A better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Get pass.
Brown kicks to Rozier. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. A pretty good one there.
These two guys really like going at each other, don't they? Here's Marbury.
Let Marbury work. Let Marbury work. Marbury. Let Marbury, baby.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Boston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Brown. And Brent, you played for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
Well, I understand the fans' complaint, you know, to think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl and LeBron James is coming to your city and it's a load management day and he's not playing. And so the league understands it. It understands it from its broadcast partners and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule and moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle, but the organizations are investing in these players, and health is their #1 issue. They want them to play as many games and for as long as they can at an elite level. So we'll see how it goes in the next couple of years. And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
He deserved it.
Here's Rozier.
Put in that work. Almost got triple-double. Like, look at that.
Pass to Poirier.
Right now. Mitchell Robinson almost got triple-double.
And here's Brown. Wide open shot is on the money.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, I got to better manage these timeouts, man.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Mitchell Robinson.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. Marbury passes to Carmelo. 6 on the shot clock. That one goes in.
Melo operating in the mid-range. He does such a great job of finding open areas out there where he knows he can dominate.
Outside Tatum lets it go with a 3. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's Brown on the wing. Garrett covering. Outside Tatum. And with so many entertainment options these days, Brent, the NBA not shy, innovating to attract and retain viewers. Where do you sit with that? Keep it the same or be creative?
Obvious,
Well, I think the league does a great job of being creative, and I think that Adam Silver does a really good job of not just being a leader, but being a listener. And there's tremendous participation between the Players Association and the commissioner and the ownership group to continue to press the way that the game is played, try to innovate in the way that the game is broadcast, and it'll continue to do those sort of things to draw in the fans that love this game and are invited to that kind of competition.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knicks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win.
Damn, Marbury. Marbury, you just disrespectful, man. You just so disrespectful. What the hell?
We'll try to forget.
Marbury.
It will go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge. And you have to look back at this and see
They
the
just don't want me to get 10
For
rebounds.
Mitchell Robinson.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Robinson, that's good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
I ain't even gonna get 100 unless somebody busts a 3 real quick.
Rondo with it.
You gotta get a turnover sometime.
The pass to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Marbury. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This
not a problem at all.
The most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate
I'm from
just
New
what a critical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where has your focus been in terms of approach?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you next time.
Marbury, no turnovers, 24. Melo only had 12. I think they gotta like make a coaching adjustment to like it not just be set on like they run a playbook. It seems like basically off of the preset of it's the Knicks, so this is the power forward. It's the top player. The shooting guard is the second best player. So, not saying this is literally how it's set up, but like it seems like that's how they got the game programmed. So even if you, let's say like if you got the same coach, but let's say a player retires, and then the player that fills in his role is not as good, but they'll still feed the ball through that player because of the playbook, instead of a coach making an adjustment to better fit the personnel. Damn, Taco up here got 10 too. Tatum didn't even win double figures. All right, let me see. It was in the beginning of the game. Somewhere. Was this it? Was this where I got the assist to him?